the dusty outskirts of Ibadan, where dreams often struggle to survive poverty, 18-year-old Amara Okoye had only one ambition: to become a lawyer. Not for fame, not for money, but to fight for people whose voices were ignored. Every night she studied under the weak glow of a rechargeable lamp, holding on to her late mother's words. "Your tongue is your power. Learn how to use it." But power doesn't pay school fees, and power doesn't stop hunger. After her mother's death, life changed. Her stepfather became colder. Bills piled up. And when her younger brother, Chinedu, was sent home from school because of unpaid fees, the tension inside the house became unbearable. Then one evening, her stepfather offered a solution. A wealthy man named Chief Adewale wanted to marry her. In exchange, he would sponsor Chinedu's education, all the way to university, maybe even hers, if she behaved. Amara felt her world tilt. She was only 18. Marriage wasn't part of her plan. But when she looked at her little brother sleeping peacefully, unaware of the storm around him, she made a decision that would change everything. She agreed. The wedding was beautiful on the outside: expensive lace, gold jewelry, smiling guests. But inside, Amara felt trapped. Chief Adewale treated her kindly at first. Gifts, soft words, comfort. But sometimes kindness hides something darker. One afternoon, while cleaning his study, Amara discovered something that made her blood run cold. A photograph. Her mother, standing beside Chief Adewale, closer than strangers should be. Her heart pounded as she searched further: old letters, legal documents, property files. She realized her mother had once worked for him, and there had been a land dispute, a case that mysteriously disappeared. Shortly after, the land became his, and months later, her mother died suddenly. The date on the file matched the week before her mother fell sick. That night, Amara confronted him. "You knew my mother," she said. Chief Adewale didn't deny it. He simply called her ambitious. He admitted there were documents her mother wanted to expose, documents that would have ruined him. And then he said something that chilled her to the bone. Justice does not always win. In that moment, Amara understood the truth. He hadn't married her out of love. He married her to control her, to silence her, just like he silenced her mother. But he forgot one thing. Amara was her mother's daughter. Quietly, she began gathering evidence. She copied files, took photos, contacted a lawyer her mother once trusted. Every signature, every illegal transfer, every hidden transaction, she turned fear into strategy. Months later, the headlines shook Ibadan. A powerful businessman was under investigation for fraud and land theft. Chief Adewale was arrested. Amara walked away from the mansion with nothing but a suitcase and the truth. Her brother's education was secured in a protected trust fund, and she enrolled in a public university to study law, supported by a women's rights foundation inspired by her courage. On her first day in class, as she stared at the courtroom diagram in her textbook, she whispered softly, "For you, Mama."